Let's talk sessions at the crib because mama probably going through some trauma in her life. So all they hearing is yelling, shut up, get out my face, go sit down.
And I had to be the voices for the parents when they couldn't speak. Losing a child, I never lost one, but I think I would lose my voice if I lost any of my children.
And it's like to be open, to be vulnerable, that is healing.
It is.
And so you've been able to take your experiences and let it not only shape you, but turn it into passion, turn it into purpose.
What's up, y'all? This is Gerald G, the mentor.
And this is Steph Harmony.
And you are tuned into the You Don't Know What I've Been Through podcast.
Awesome.
She be always excited, Joe, like.
Welcome back, guys.
I love that
You
for
Don't
you,
Know
though.
What I've Been Through podcast. Because we have my sister here today, so I'm just ready to get into it. My bad.
No, you good. I love that energy. Yay. Let's do it.
We are in
Straight
for
up.
an amazing conversation.
Yes.
Sitting with a woman whose presence is felt every time our city is hurting. When violence shakes a family, when tragedy strikes, when communities are just trying to hold themselves together, she shows up. She stands with people in their darkest moments, in their darkest hours, and brings a level of just love and compassion and truth and strength that really can't be taught. She's a survivor. She's a healer.
Yes.
She is a leader. She is the heartbeat behind Hug a Child, Make a Change.
I think I would lose my voice if I lost any of my children.
Know what I've been through.
Healing is a journey.
Yes.
It's not something like, oh, I'm arrived,
You don't
I'm
know
healed.
what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through. Nope. You don't know what I've been through.
Listen and we don't
know
judge.
what you don't know what you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Everything that I've been through.
Family, let's please welcome my sister,
Yes.
Saleshea Peterson.
I love doing that. I'm your biggest hype man right now. What's going on, mama?
Man, I'm chilling. What's going on?
She said, man, I'm chilling. You can tell her voice. Man, I'm chilling. What's going on? Welcome to the podcast. You don't know what I've been through podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to have you here. I know you could be anywhere in the world, out the country, sitting with the president, talking numbers, all that, but you here with us.
Thank you for having me.
It was the president talking numbers like.
You with me? It's a very important person we got here, y'all. Just letting y'all know.
Yes. And before we talk about the work and all the great things that you do, I want people to just understand and get to know a little bit more about Miss Saleshea. So can you take us back to the beginning of your journey, what experiences have shaped you,
Yes.
and what's led you to the calling to support survivors in the city?
So, losing my mother 10 years ago was something tragic to me. It was my breaking point, I feel, in my life. Everything was okay until I lost her. I thought I really had my life together
Yeah.
when really it was all messed up. And losing her is when I had to figure out that my life wasn't together. And I wanted to help people with my own story. And I was hiding behind my enabler, which was my mom. Chicago has always been a city where it's been a lot of violence and losing a lot of people. I was born and raised on the near north side of Cabrini Green area, seeing murders and growing up, seeing my family get killed and different things like that. My mother was a healer. Everybody was welcome in our house. And I think I got that nurturing spirit from her, that love, that compassion, but also that the force to be reckoned with as well. But yeah, my journey started when I lost my mother to realize that I had to be out here and learn myself. And after I learned myself from being broken to being fixed, to be the fixer. So that's who I am now.
I love how you put that. For real. And that's deep. From being broke. And what's the second one?
To being fixed. To being the fixer.
To being the fixer. So basically, what your shirt say, hug a child, make a change.
Yeah.
Can you pull the bottom down a little bit so we can see the whole lick? Yeah, that's dope. That's yours.
So that's
Tell
my
us about that a
nonprofit
little bit.
organization, Hug a Child, Make a Change.
Yeah.
I started off doing women empowering women. I'm a domestic violence survivor. After I built myself up from being broken, after my mom passed, living through domestic violence with my ex-husband, fixing myself, healing myself with wholeness, I felt like I groomed myself to hug children and make changes. Some of this brokenness to me started in adolescence when I was younger.
Yes.
So I invested in hugging people, making changes, but more so now, more into our youth, hugging the child, making a change.
Sure. I like that. So, man, you survived that, right? What kind of experience that stay with a person forever, like traumatic experience that you even years later you still be like, oh, that's a trigger for me when you see certain things happen.
Seeing other women go through it, seeing other men go through it. It's a trigger to not being able to help them because nobody can help you until you want to help yourself.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So doing all I can, and they
Yeah.
still are in the same situation until they ready to heal and they ready to leave. Everybody ain't ready to leave. I wasn't either. But my mama died. Guess what? It was either gonna be or figure it out. And when she died, I had to figure it out.
And so, yeah, you made that decision. It was a choice that you made, and you just wanted to survive, be a survivor. So you're a survivor of many things. But what I'm hearing is also you're shifting your experiences also into purpose. It's your organization and all of those things. So I just if you can go a little bit into if there's some moments in particular that just shaped you or shifted you to just really embody the purpose that you're living out today.
Losing a 9-year-old in the Cabrini Green community 5 years ago made me want to hug children and make changes. Seeing those children who experienced losing their friend. When we were younger, we didn't lose our school friends. Everybody came to school and, you know, they were there. But imagine children coming to school and their classmate, they're saying they lost their classmate to gun violence, or they were there when it happened. So I knew impactfully I had to make an impact. That was traumatic about the youth that made me want to turn around and hug children and make changes. And I knew I had to do something in that instant. I had to be there for the youth. I had to help them heal. I had to provide the resources, and I had to be the voices for the parents when they couldn't speak. Losing a child, I never lost one, but I think I would lose my voice if I lost any of my children.
I know some people who lost their child to the streets. A couple of them from gun violence. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I think the same way. Like when I see young people go down that road, it just make me be proud that I'm the father that I supposed to be. My father was abusive to my mother when I was young. And I was like 5, 6, and I remember seeing it clear as day. She even shot at him. There any lawyers in the house? No, but she shot at him a couple times. Like he tried to come to the crib, and she out the window with the joint, you know, like, and it, boom, you feel me? And we like, damn, my mom. But I can definitely relate to the domestic violence. It taught me not to hit women as I gotten older. Sometimes with younger people experiencing that, they actually think that's okay. And then they grow up doing the same thing they saw that man doing to their mother. You know what I mean? I could definitely relate to that.
Generational cycles.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
My mom told me that she experienced that when she was 16. She had to move out of mom's house. She married somebody and she was in an abusive relationship. Not with my father, not with my stepfather. But I saw my mom take nothing off nobody. You talk to her any kind of way, she demanded her respect. She'll throw the first blow. She'll shoot the first shot.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw growing up, not to take anything off anybody.
For sure.
So I was always, in the beginning, overly aggressive, right? But learning, getting in social services, getting my degree, learning that there is resources for that trauma.
Yeah.
You were taught younger, you don't go see a psychiatrist. You don't talk to nobody. Whatever goes on in this house stays in this house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So working in social service taught me a lot because that opened up doors for resources for me from the childhood trauma I had and also for my 2 children. So able to utilize those resources, able to go back to school. But all this took toll after my mother passed. It didn't do it while she was alive. So, having those resources to heal my childhood trauma. People don't know my story. They know my name.
You hear me? Oh, God. You don't know what I've been through.
And that's facts.
Bro.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You know, they know your name. They don't know your story.
Straight up.
Yeah, but you really hit on something with just being able to heal safely and heal openly and not. No, I don't got to be quiet. I don't have to keep it in. I don't have to keep it a secret. It's, we have this in some systems, don't say nothing or, be quiet or stop crying. And it's like to be open, to be vulnerable. That is healing.
It is.
And so you've been able to take your experiences and let it not only shape you, but turn it into passion, turn it into purpose, turn it into understanding that it's okay to be vulnerable and it's okay to go through the motions and heal and go through that journey. And you are entering in these communities, you're entering these are very sacred spaces. So as you've been able to kind of navigate your own experiences, your own trauma, going through those sacred spaces and being vulnerable, that takes a level of trust. So what does trust mean to you, and how important has you establishing trust in communities? How do you feel that shapes your work?
It shapes my work completely. I feel even though I went back to get my degree, lived experience means more to me than the degree. I can meet my people in the communities where they are because I live this.
Facts.
I walk this walk.
Yeah.
This is not nothing fake or phony. I can relate to you.
Yeah.
And when you're able to tell your story, I'm still here. But to keep that loyalty with those families and build those reports and show empower and love, I mean, that's sacred. That's sacred. When people lose their children, they trust you.
Yes.
They trust that you're there to show empathy, that you're compassionate and you care. Sometimes you're the only person that they do have. So that's 100% sacred to me. I heard all about this photo opping or ambulance chasing when I got in the organization business. But I'm truly here from the heart because I lost my brother last year to gun violence. So I wanted people to show my family that same empathy.
Yeah.
Losing the 9-year-old, I knew his family since I was 9 years old. So, I mean, building that trust, I mean, that's critical.
It's critical.
It's critical. And you have to show empathy. You have to show compassion.
Yeah.
You have to be a listening ear to this traumatic experience. You can't be fake with this.
You can't. These are non-negotiables, people.
Right.
Non-negotiables. You have to come at this with your authentic self, with your heart and your whole heart.
For sure.
Or this is not the space for you, and it's okay. Just step aside and let somebody else come through that really wants to support and help families to heal in the way that they deserve.
And that's passionate and genuine about the work too. I tell people all the time, bruh, if you ain't went through what I went through, or you ain't struggled when I struggled, you ain't hustle when I hustle, you ain't helped me eat when I was down, bruh, well, I ain't listening to you. Period. And that that's important because that's a huge disconnect from a lot of people who do these, get paid to do these jobs and do this work versus the community. Like if you always been like in the out of town and you don't even know Chicago, and then you come into Chicago like, oh hey, they're gonna be like, where you from? Oh, I'm from XYZ. Nigga, what you doing around here? Accountability. And so the thing is, community pimping. A lot of people use it for community pimping. They know it's a lot of money in this, so they like, yeah, well, I could fit that, and I can go in here, and this is what they need. When the whole time, you don't know what they need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta listen first.
Right.
But I kind of like disagree with that, right? Because I go in different communities that I'm not from, right? I could work over there. I could see the need over there, right? And you come in a community and they're standoffish because they think automatically you're coming over to community pimp. But you're really here passionate and authentic from the heart. You genuine and authentic. You want to save people. A lot of people never knew that I was doing this work out of my own pocket. They thought I was getting grant funding. They thought I was getting sponsorship. No, this is really what I wanted to do. Pastor just told me this year at my back to school event, all these years you've been coming over here doing these community events and you don't get no grant funding? Oh, we going to make sure you get it. But people don't know that. They're already building up a wall because they have been community pimped. Don't get me wrong, but it is some people that you have to see that are genuine and authentic from the heart. I don't want nothing from this. I just want to make it to the other side. People don't know my spiritual side. I feel after this life, it's a spiritual side. And I want my good to outweigh my bad so I can see my mother and my father again.
Yeah.
So it ain't, sometimes people build up blockages, but I'm that person that's really coming in your community trying to help. And sometimes you get shut down because there have been people that have been community pimping. Just because I'm from Detroit don't mean I don't know the struggle of what happened in Chicago. We got the same pain.
Yeah, and that goes back to the intent and to the heart and to the passion, because you can go into any space, whether you're from there or not. And if your intent is true and your heart is pure, you're going to be able to make a difference. Just like you can be from a certain area and know the people and be from there and all of that. But if your intent is bad and you're trying to community pimp, then you're not going to have that impact. So it's, at the end of the day, I think it's really about your heart, your intent, and how you show up in these spaces regardless of where you are.
And I tell people now, like, stop looking at the outskirts of people and look at their heart. I didn't do that at first. Now I'm straight looking to try to see where people's heart is. I don't care what you look like on the outside, but I can see your heart. It's some people's heart I can see because they wear it on their shoulder like me. I show my hand. And that's how sometimes I get used, because I show my hand first, because that's just who God created me to be. But it's other people like me. And I'm not going to give up to find my village. I'm going to keep on trying. I'm going to be aligned with my right people.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I agree 100% you being aligned with your right people. Me, on the other hand, shit, I've been that person who a motherfucker community pimp, you know? So, and I'm a guy, you know what I mean? So it's different for me than it is a woman. I know for me for a fact, like, bruh, you ain't, come on, man. I seen you do this to other people. I was with you, didn't know better at first. But when I did open my eyes, I even told him, like, hey, blood, you know what you're doing is wrong, right? No, man, you know what I'm saying, man? I just da-da-da-da. I'm like, all right, it's going to catch up with you. But once he did it to me, on site, boy, what's happening? But 7 years, it seemed like every time I was in a position to do something to him, the Most High blessed me. Man, here go you a job. Okay, mindset still on that. Ooh, I see this. Here go you another job. You feel me? To the point where now it's like, I don't need, now when I see you, I could just, boy, but at the same token, you're not finna use my people again. So that's, that's where I come from with it. For real.
Well, that's why I feel about elevation and growth.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, it takes time to grow. We all got to grow into our authentic self.
Yep.
For sure.
And in the beginning, we all probably thinking like that. You play me, I want to play you.
Oh, God.
But once you grow, you be like, you ain't even worth it. Look how I elevated. And you weren't supposed to come with me no way.
Sure.
And then you get blessed higher and higher. So I've been used a lot. It used to take me years to figure out people, right?
Man.
God give me 30 days for them now flat. They ain't for you.
You give me 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm not real for real. The way I am, like off a conversation, I could talk to him. If I don't feel a vibe, the energy not there, trust me.
Yeah.
Bro, all right, cool. And I know how to code switch.
Right.
when I was years ago, I used to be like, nigga, fuck, I'm code switching for, but I went through a couple of trainings. It was like it's important to code switch. Now I understand it. So it's like as a man, I'm disciplined now. Like at my job, I used to wear hoodie, joggers all the time. I'm in violence prevention. Some of the people there will be like, I'll say some stuff and then I'll just let them know I'm smart or whatever. They'll say, I didn't know you were intelligent. Now I could have got offended and was like, B word, who you? I was like, oh, it's okay. I've always been intelligent. And I gave him a hug. You know what I mean? So definitely, so you're constantly moving between community organizations, hospitals, city advocates, street outreach, and all of that. So you make sure they get what they need in real time, right? Without being lost in the system. How do you, that sounds like a lot. How do you self-care? Like, how do you balance that?
You got to plug out. You got to take time for yourself.
Explain what plug out means.
Plug out mean getting on a plane, cutting your work phone off, and doing what you need to do for you. Also, finding your therapist that you can unpack to about what you're dealing with.
For sure.
I go weekly because what I do is critical and it's a lot.
It is.
You're observing other people's pain too. It's bleeding on you.
Yes.
And you're reliving your trauma of losing your mother or domestic violence or losing your brother or losing your best friend who died from COVID. So those are like my top 3 people, my mother, my best friend, and my brother. Yeah. Those are the deaths that really like trigger me. But having that therapist and that outlet is really how I found my balance. But also plugging out completely, learning how to put my phone down, learning those boundaries that I was taught in therapy.
Definitely.
Because, man, I used to be like 7 days a week on call whenever somebody need me, stretched thin. And I had to find out in the spiritual realm that ain't from God. You got to go where you're aligned to go. What's more, what makes sense to you, your organization, and what you're doing, your purpose-driven in life. So, I therapy is my 100% self-care. Massages is 3. Getting on the plane is 2.
Yes. Therapy, y'all. Get that shit.
Yes.
My therapy is music.
Okay, yes.
So, and, you know, and my kids. When I'm mad or going through, I think and crying too. I cry in private. I lost my father in 2018, dementia. Caught us off guard. But, yeah, that's my therapy, my music. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I say about crying.
It's a form of healing.
Yes, it's the body's way of healing itself. And Saleshea, I mean, what I'm hearing is using your experiences and even that self-care, that's healing. Like you're literally healing yourself in real time so that you can have a full cup as you go into these communities and help people on their healing journey and through their trauma. And so as you're doing that, as you're healing yourself and healing others, what is something that you really learned about that healing journey that, you want to maybe encourage others about?
You got to take care of yourself to take care of others. You have to be honest with yourself. Know when it's too much, know when to plug out. What people don't know about me is I swim. That's my 4th self-care.
I know that. I don't think I knew.
No, because people think I want to get my hair messed up. But that's my therapy. Like,
I love it.
I'm at different park districts.
Straight up.
I'm at different hotels. I'm swimming.
Yeah.
That's my therapy.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to take care of yourself. Man, that is critical to be able to take care of yourself and know that you're okay to take care of others.
Yes.
Because when you're not okay, you bleed on other people.
Yeah. And if you really want to be successful in this work and last some type of time, you have to. Like, I had to learn. This work has taught me the importance of self-care.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing to say, oh, make sure you practice self-care. And I started out like that in my career in this work, just, supporting communities in different ways, violence prevention, all of that, education. Talked a good game about self-care. Because intellectually, I knew, oh, yeah, this is important. And so I want to make sure I help other people to understand that. and then really getting into this work and elevating, and the amount of it's just taxing. It takes up a lot of time, and understanding that and going through that, and then like, okay, I'm burning the candle at both ends now. I need to, I'm saying all of this on the call.
Right.
And it's like, but I'm tired. I'm working, crazy hours, and I'm not de-stressed. So it forced me to come up with a self-care plan and a healing plan. And so I love when you say, take a flight, take a trip, unplug. I will say, okay, I'm putting my phone up so I have it
What
somewhere.
you also got to have is your circle is your life.
Yeah.
So I'm just realizing that now, 45 years old, whoever you're involved with in your life. So to find your peer support system, right? When you do this work, outside of your therapist, learning this year, 2025, who's my real peer support system? Who can I lean on that doesn't want something from me, that can be something for me? And man, I've been healing and it's been whole because I'm finding my peer support system. I'm finding out who is really the people that I need in my life. And man, these 5 people, they strong. I don't even think I need nobody else. I'm cool with them 5.
Everybody else is just like
extras,
icing on the cake, as they say. Extra, yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I say assets and liabilities.
Assets and liabilities sounds so technical.
People, Hello.
Assets and liabilities.
No, that is. They be like, damn, you go in with an interview. I do. Like, how can I
What's
be
your
an
5-year
asset to
plan?
your life? No, that is like, because people don't have conversations no more.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to start one. They don't even know how to keep one. And my thing is, okay, hey, how you doing? How was your day? My day was good. All right, cool. So you have any hobbies and goals that you look forward to that you have accomplished? What are some things that you're working on? And then they be like, oh, well, I got a lot of goals. I'm like, oh, okay, well, how can I be an asset to your life? I don't know. I say, well, take your time and think about that. That's like, for me, okay, cool. I know where not to place this person, because when I come into somebody's life, it's all about growth, development. How can I help you? How can I be an asset? How can we move and grow higher? When Steph, we first met, she was doing, what we call that? The meetings. We was at the meetings on Wednesday. So by them being fresh faces and by me being from the community in the hood, in my mind, I'm like, shit, I just spoke to her. She was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what up? Because in my mind, it's like, what the fuck you doing here? Like, we don't know you type shit. And
hey, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you the truth. So one day we had like a barbecue cook-off thing. And I was having trouble with this gentleman. He don't work with us no more, but he used to work with us anyways. I said, I'm finna quit my job and focus on entrepreneurship. She was like, what does that look like? My clothing brand, my music, my podcast, I'm finna da-da-da. She was like, damn, what's that? I want to know more. We talked about it. I promise you, from that day to this day, locked in. I'm like, damn, I judged you at first.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
You feel me? And it wasn't no like judgment on some.
Well, no, not the cover, but
she ain't this. It was just like, I don't know you. You work for the ops. You see what I'm saying? Because again, my trauma from community pimping and all of that, it's like, what the fuck you doing here? Nah, I just want to hear you out to see what's to you. Now we working together, cool. And even when we did events together, I still would keep it at a minimum. How you doing? What's going on? I bet. But when I opened up to her that day, it was like a light went off. And she was like, I like that. Can we get connected? I'm cool. After a couple more meetings, I said, hey, Steph, you want to be a co-host of my podcast? Bam. Fireworks. Feel me?
And that's so important, because what happened is we connected on a human level. I was no longer just about, where I may have represented. I'm at the end of the day, I'm a human being, and I come from community. Shout out to South Shore.
Shout out to South Shore.
South Shore.
Shout out to South Shore. Yes. So that's me. But also, when you communicate and talk to people, you get to know, because you can have a conversation with somebody still and you can see, okay, well, they community pimping, or they're not their authentic selves, or, you know, they really don't care about this work, or they really don't come from a place of love. So it's really about that connection and kind of getting to know people. But I'm also very reserved. I keep, you know, my circle is very small. I know you said you have like your top five, your five
faves.
You know, fave five. That's a throwback. Fave five is crazy. We dating ourselves, y'all. Okay.
Straight up.
Kids gonna be like, what? What's that?
2 of them my children.
Oh yeah, we gotta pour into our children.
So
that's key.
Yeah.
So
that's key.
They put me on the highest pedestal. They don't see no wrong in their mama. She the GOAT to them.
Oh God.
They don't know behind closed doors I be falling out.
That's that resilience, you know? It's like you gotta pull it together, but you also are pouring into yourself too, kind of filling back your cup. So I love that, and that's great. But the children, the young people, that's so important because we have so much to learn.
We do.
From younger people. To any adult that feel like you can't learn from somebody younger, come here.
For real.
Understand, young people, there is so much that we can learn from them. They help to, you know, sometimes they challenge us, they expand us.
Yeah.
But we also have to pour back into them as well. It's reciprocal. And so I love when I can just kind of connect with like-minded souls and individuals that are really doing that on both ends.
And I meet with the children, like I have a Let's Talk session, right, with the youth.
I like that.
And they come in and they're able to express themselves and tell me what they need.
For sure.
What they want to see in their communities, what's triggering them, what's traumatizing. And then me as an advocate, I take that back to the higher people, the politicians, the community owners, the businesses. For sure. You all on the podcast, put these kids on, you know, so their voices can be heard.
Definitely.
So I want to make them know that they have a space where they can be themselves and tell me what they want and what they need to see the change. See, they know the change. We don't. We got to meet the youth where they at. Absolutely. They got the answers.
Yes.
So I hold those Let's Talk sessions so I can see what they need and try to go and get that for them.
For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Damn,
and yeah, we
like
will have young
circle.
people
That
on
sound
this
like what?
podcast.
A peace circle.
Yeah,
Shit. Let's
peace
explain
circle.
what's going on. That's very important.
Yeah.
And what it is, for real, they don't even have that at home.
Nope. No
they
outlets.
ain't even got no Let's Talk sessions at the crib because mama probably going through some trauma in her life. So all they hearing is yelling, shut up, get out my face, go sit down. Like,
or you got a single mama that used to work like me. I was a CNA working 12-hour shifts. So I got to help you with the homework. I got to work overnight. I got to make sure I pick y'all up. I'm a single parent and I'm tired.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm doing the bare minimum. I ain't got time to talk.
Exactly.
So that's why when I came into this learning, like a lot of the stuff that my son went through, I understand what type of parent I was to my son. And my daughter and son are 10 years apart. Now understanding how my daughter has a whole different version of me than what my son had. So it was 2 different parenting. You know, I was learning with him. I was growing with him.
Yeah.
But when my daughter, she sees this business owner, this person with a degree, this person that's out here saving the community. But my son saw a whole different person. And I made sure that I gave my son that apology once I knew I wasn't the parent who I was supposed to be to him. And he still didn't want to take it. He still told me, Mom, you was everything that I needed.
Wow.
The mistakes that I made them because those are the choices that I want to make. And I had to think back. No matter what my mom did, I went outside and did what I wanted to do. She couldn't come chase me and be with me 24 hours. But my daughter got a whole different version. You got to go to school. You got to get the degree. I'm at the school. I'm sending her to Spain. She got all these stamps on her passport. She got the mom that's doing community engagement, the mom that's on the news. My son got the mom that was like, man, Mom, why you out there standing in the projects for? I got him out there standing in the projects with a chinchilla on because that's what I thought you supposed to look like. You know, so yeah, you live and you grow. That's what you got to know. You live and you grow and be thankful for your past because it made it who you are today.
Absolutely.
So I'm beyond thankful that I'm able to grow. And you have to tell your story to save somebody. And you have to grow. If we were all supposed to stay the same, we'd all be babies. And there's no perfect people. So don't be ashamed of what you've been through. Tell that story so somebody else can soak it in and be their authentic self and not be ashamed of what they've been through.
Even they could have the courage to tell they shit too.
Yeah.
But that's why I did this. I'm doing this podcast for. It's a platform for those who don't have a voice. This is your voice. I'm the voice. Going back to you playing both parents, you know what I mean, with your son and your daughter. That's wicked. Was there any male influence or presence to help you with your son or with your, in your life going through this journey of being a mother?
Man, I had my stepfather, but my son dad was in jail. That's all he knew. He grew up in Cabrini Green. He went back to jail because what he knew was selling drugs, and he did what he knew.
Yeah.
Once he got with me, I knew a little bit different because I ain't come from that background.
For
You know,
sure.
came from a 2-family home, mom and dad, whatever. But I showed him how to fill out his first application. I helped him get his first job. Now he's successful as a store manager. You know, but when my son was growing up, he had to go through his trauma of going back and forth to jail. Now he's the man to my son that he should have been, but I'm thankful that he's still the father now. They meet up
Yeah.
every Sunday. They got Let's Talk sessions.
Yeah.
And my son's 25, and his dad and him spend a lot of time together.
That's imperative.
So I felt like he still made an impact because my son needed him as an adult, because we don't want to lose our son to the streets now.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you went to jail, that's cool. Embrace that.
Yeah.
You didn't want that for your son. Now you're
Right.
here. So
Exactly.
I salute my child's father.
For sure.
Because I also got to know he didn't know anything either. He only did what he knew.
He knew. Yeah.
So I respect him. And I respect the bond that him and his son has now. So no is the answer to, did I have any men that was impactful in my son's life?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But when his father finally got it together, he got it together.
I love that.
That's great.
I swear, like, I love that for real, because that's what's important. And everybody be like, they talk about the problem with the young people, and they be like, what's the solution? I'm like, these men. The women do everything. The mothers go over and beyond, do everything they could. But it's different when the man and the mother together is there. For real, for real. That's shout out to her son Daddy. You the big homie.
He definitely the big homie.
For
And
sure.
That's amazing.
Definitely.
we like brother and sister. Like that's how.
that.
I
I
love
mean,
that,
my
for
mother was
real.
his mother. His mother, my
Co-parenting.
mother.
Yeah.
And yeah, we still to this day. He just got married a couple years ago.
Oh,
Me, him, his wife, my son. We went to the bowling party. You know, that's what they don't want to show, the blended families.
Right.
They don't want that in
And
African
that's
American
important,
communities.
And that's very important.
Because it shifts the narrative. It's like,
Yes.
wait, no, this is not what we've been,
Exactly.
portraying in these movies and TV shows and
Definitely.
highlighting in the media. We've been highlighting the opposite.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you've been doing the work of Hug a Child before Hug a Child was
For
Hug a
real?
Child.
Man, hugging
Straight up.
everybody.
Hugging everybody.
You get a hug. You get a hug. You get a hug.
Everybody gets a
Everybody
hug.
get a hug. I love that.
So can you go a little bit more to the services and just the work of Hug a Child and just some of the work that you do and how you show up for community?
Yes.
So Hug a Child does victim services and victim advocacy. We show up to any domestic or shootings or violent crimes in the city of Chicago, whether they're fatal or non-fatal. We provide those services, life coaching, resources to mental health, workforce development, and youth development. So what I do with the youth is trauma-informed platforms, Let's Talk sessions. I run programming now 3 days a week for the youth,
Yes.
ages 8 to 26 years old, in the North Lawndale community at BBF. They gave me an opportunity, and I'm going to give back, me and my whole team. It's not just me. Like I said, you got to have that peer support. You got to have that
For
team that's going to show
Tribe.
up.
That circle.
Yes, that
God.
circle.
And people that have that lived experience to save our youth. You know,
Yes.
you can read a book and be a scientist, but if you lived and walked these streets, you can meet these kids where they at, and you can
Absolutely.
reach them like this young man here who started this podcast. I believe he's very impactful to the youth,
Absolutely.
very impactful to the young men. My son needs to meet him. You know,
Oh, for
it
sure.
takes a village.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like my daughter, she got to get groomed with Stephanie. It takes a village. I remember those
Absolutely.
villages we had.
Yes.
And that's what we have to bring back.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
we
we
have to-
offer. And I'm out here, boots on the ground. I'm here to save the youth. I'm here to build communities, and I'm here to engage and be the voices when people are voiceless.
Yeah, that it takes a village is so important. And I know we grew up hearing that. We grew up living that and seeing that and having our village and our communities to embrace us. And some of the things that we see in the village, we may not see. Some people don't believe in the village anymore. They believe that the village is no longer here.
Yeah.
So what do you say to those people that believe that the village is so far gone or the village not coming back? I see conversations like this, and there's so many people that have the heart and the spirit to just be that village. Yet so many people don't really believe in it or believe that it's gone or it's lost. So what would you say to people that believe that the village is just far gone and maybe not coming back for a while?
Look at the heart, don't look at the people.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the heart, don't look at the people. Look at the people that's really out there loving on the kids, loving on the communities, loving on this work. It's people out here. Join forces,
Yes.
collaborate over
Yes.
competition.
Yes.
Man, unity. Bring unity back in your community. I don't care. I started off making sandwiches out of my own house, taking them outside, giving them to people, getting the containers from the dollar store, putting the sandwich chips in the juice, giving it out to people, giving it out to kids. Hey, some people say, hey, what day you gonna do that? They start joining me. So I just say, like, man, look at the people. Don't give up. And you can't give up in your mind.
Yes.
You got to pray for strength of the mind. Make sure your mind is strong. Everything else will follow.
For sure.
These common themes just keep coming out in every episode
Man, she sound
about
like a
beliefs
preacher.
and thoughts and
Amen.
yes.
I get that all the time.
And
My
you
daddy
hear
was
me?
a preacher, but
My grandfather was a
Yes.
preacher. What? Girl, give me some.
This face.
What?
It's the face for me. It's the face
Man,
for me. But
you hear me?
just
I
like,
get that all
For
the time.
real.
Are you a pastor? You ever thought about being a preacher? I'd be like, I sound like a preacher. I don't even think I sound
It's
like
the
a preacher.
Girl, you
frequency,
preaching
though.
to
It's the
'em.
frequency, and then just like when you talk about with your circle, and we were talking about with the village.
Yes.
If you feel like the village is gone, that's because that's probably what you're focusing on. Maybe you're not doing the things that you
Change
just said.
your train of thinking.
Yeah, you're not
That's it.
connecting with the right people. You're not seeing the light, seeing the hearts of people. So it's really all about what you focus on. That you will attract that reality, and that's real talk.
Man, that
Real
is
talk.
so amazing.
Yeah.
It's like every episode we all be like
These-
saying damn near the
These
same.
common themes that is a signal that is a signal that these things are truth. These are universal
fact.
truths.
That's a fact.
I agree.
So absolutely.
We sitting here with an amazing young woman.
Yeah.
And she's a firecracker. And I say that because she sit there
good
quiet in a mug, boy. And boy, she get the popping off and she get the going. You could definitely tell the passion that's within you. How can people help support you? Like, let the people know how they can help and support.
So I'm always looking for volunteers. Everybody doesn't have money, but few people have time.
For sure.
So I'm doing a Thanksgiving drive, Christmas drives, back to school events, community engagement events. You're always welcome to volunteer. My website is www.foramericanchildren.com. My social media pages, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Hug a Child, non-for-profit. You're always able to reach me on any of those platforms. My email is info@hugachildnfp.org. So any of those platforms, you're able to reach me to volunteer. You can donate financially because we are funded
Yes.
out of pocket. We make it happen because when you're genuine and authentic, you find ways to help people because you show empathy. It can always be me on the other side. I'm sitting here today, I'm able to help, but you never know what happened next week. So you want to give anything that I have. Give your time, give your love. Mentors.
Yes.
I'm always looking for mentors for the youth.
Definitely.
I'm always looking for people to stand in the gap for the seniors, community buildings, doing like that because I love them. They paved the way for us.
Yes.
So, that's ways you can give.
Absolutely. And you are absolutely a visionary.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
on your social media, on your Facebook, if you guys take a moment, go to her Facebook, Hug a Child NFP on Facebook. In the background picture,
Yes.
you know what I'm getting at.
Talk about
The
it.
vision. She has a vision. It's a beautiful, beautiful portrait of her community center.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And she is
dope.
writing the vision and she is making it plain. She is a forward thinker. So when you think about the next chapter, what's next? What is the vision? What is the dream? And the next chapter for Hug a Child?
The dream is a brick and mortar community center vested in the city of Chicago. Personally, I want to do it on the west side. I want to bring back, I grew up where they had the YMCA where it cost $1 for us to swim, to learn modern dance, tap, basketball.
Yes.
We had everything for $1. My mom paid $1 a year. So bringing that funding, those people that believe in those visions, I want a skating rink. I want a bowling alley. I want violence prevention center and social services in there.
Yes.
I want a game room and arcade. I want a place where everybody, even the seniors, can feel like they have a space. And what I have seen, there's no aftercare. Everything closes at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. All these community centers.
When violence is going up.
Exactly.
Violence is going up after 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
And they're building all these brick and mortars. Healthcare is important. These workforce developments are important, but these community centers need to be back in our communities. And I want to keep mine open to 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I got people where it's aftercare. I was just out at a crime at night, after I got off my regular job to go to my organization. There's no time to stop fighting for your people. So I want to bring that community center to the city of Chicago, and that's my vision. That's my plan, and it will happen. I won't stop until it happens.
Absolutely will happen.
It will happen.
It will happen.
She ain't say I'm trying.
You heard it here first,
it
people.
Will.
It will.
You got to speak it into existence.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What you want, you have to go out there and get it.
Get
Absolutely.
And you got to talk about it.
What they say?
Somebody will invest in your vision
That's
and
a
your
fact.
mission once they see
That's a
your
fact.
passion. They'll say, oh, this what you want, a brick and mortar? Let me give her $2.3 billion. So that's going to pay for my workers. That's going to pay for my establishment. That's going to pay for the organization, the programming, everything that we need. Somebody will invest. They will
That's a
believe in your
fact.
vision. So keep pushing.
That's a fact. It brings me to, we going back to church right here.
Let's go.
Church.
Faith with no works
It's this.
is dead.
Yep.
Definitely, man. We got the Miss Lovely. Hug a child, make a change herself.
You better know it.
Really, thank you for sharing your heart, your truth, being your authentic self. I could tell, like, you gonna ruffle a lot of feathers.
I've been roughing them,
Been rough. See,
Yeah.
firecracker.
but I ain't giving up. I'm not trying to rough them on purpose. I
know,
just got a
that's just-
passion about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
We
And when you're
experienced the same
passionate
thing.
and your heart is in it, I am polishing myself. As I grow, I polish a little bit more and a
Yes,
little bit
ma'am.
more
Absolutely.
to
For
get
sure.
what I need
Absolutely.
because
For
I
sure.
was coming off, aggressive.
Aggressive,
It's
I
not.
get
They didn't see the passion; they saw the aggression.
Yeah.
So I
been
know
through that.
Okay, so we can relate.
We definitely
love.
can
It's love.
relate. I've been through that. And it
Yeah.
just shows survivors that that y'all are not alone for real. Y'all are not alone. Y'all got people who in the fight with y'all and for y'all. And this is what this is about. You know what I've been through. Like, for real. Survivors, anybody who's somebody that go through anything in life. I don't care if you're a celebrity even now. You've been through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And nobody's mindful about that.
Nobody's
and you
mindful.
still going through stuff.
Still going through it. And not even
Everybody
getting
think
it
they
off your
see you, it
chest.
looks like glitter and gold, but
Yeah.
every day you face obstacles.
That's
It's
a
just how
fact.
you deal with them.
Exactly, man. We are so grateful of the impact that you're making across Chicago.
Yes.
For real. And man, I just found a new best friend. Yay!
Yes, she is my sister for a reason. Shalisha, thank you so much for just sharing your story.
Yes,
just
for
sharing who
sure.
you are. You are just a force to be reckoned with. We are so grateful, and I'm hoping and I know that people have been touched by your story today. And I just want to know we honor you. We are grateful for you and how you show up in this space for community. So we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Definitely. So I got something came to me like almost like a message.
Speak
right?
on it.
And it was be the change that you want to see. Once you become the change that you want to see, you're going to make a difference. You're going to make a bigger impact, and you're going to save lives that you never thought you could. So that's Georgie the Mentor.
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. Absolutely be the change. And I just want to encourage everyone that is listening that You are strong. You're resilient. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of safety. You're worthy of support. And your story doesn't have to end in pain and trauma. It really ends in power. So just know that, embrace that, and keep your tribe. Keep your circle close. And let's heal together on this journey.
And with that being said, y'all, what you think you become,
what you feel you attract,
and what you imagine you create. We out this peace.
You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through. Nope. You don't know what I've been through.